But the first top story is the number 5 top story is the Plandemic Covid-Spiracy. What did they do it? Spiked Matt Ridley, 1,665 sats, 16 comments by Delula, whatever. Keyan, what's this?
Come on.
Is that the guy that wrote How Innovation Works?
He's written a lot. He's a prolific writer, this guy. So I
Sir
feel like...
Matt Ridley?
Oh, you're talking about Matt Ridley.
I believe so. I believe it's the Sir Matt Ridley. Might be another Matt Ridley, but I believe it's the Sir Matt Ridley. I believe he got into this stuff.
What's this about,
That's the
Keyan?
same guy.
Yeah. What's what?
Top story.
Oh, the top story. Yeah.
Number 5 story.
Dan read this post and is asked everyone how it happened, how we kind of got lied to, and I guess specifically about the lab leak hypothesis, because that's kind of what this article talks a lot about. That's kind of the beginning of the point where people started suspecting something was suspicious when they're on the lab leak stuff, because it was like there were so many weird coincidences and the explanations kind of didn't add up over time, and it led everyone to believe that the whole thing was kind of planned, because why would you lie about something from the jump like that? And so Den asked everyone what they think, what was the motivation behind this lie and a lot of what came after it.
Yeah. What do you think of this whole thing?
Oh, I think it's more. I think they made it. I think it leaked from the lab, and I would guess probably not intentionally. And then they didn't want to admit that it leaked from the lab because they knew that'd bring scrutiny to their lab stuff. And then just all the incentives around these institutions are to lie and hide the truth and kind of.
Yeah, there's just too many interests.
Yeah, I think it was just like incentives
All
plus
the
the
way
crisis
down.
equals whatever emerged from it.
It also felt somewhat
how bad it
coordinated
got.
by the WEF. I mean, he was talking about it like prior, or at least there's record of it. He had released like a whole book club about it or whatever, a couple books around that time. I forget that guy's name. I don't know if he died.
Klaus?
Klaus Schwab, yeah. Is he dead? Did COVID get him?
I don't think so. I think he's still alive.
You would think it would at least get him.
I mean, I would guess he cryogenically freezes himself in between WEF meetings.
I don't know. I always picture him.
Defrost.
He's like the emperor from like Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, people have generated him to look like that a few times.
Yeah, but
Especially on
he also
Stacker.News.
is that though too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like that was like a big part of it, the WEF, and then it was just really bad time.
It was a bad time. It's just like the question was it all coordinated? Was it just emergent?
See, that's the thing. I think when everybody has the same interests and then you have the same type, they all go to the same kind of like conferences, the same parties, hang out with the same people. It just becomes, it's not a conspiracy. It just becomes a group of people that with the same interests. I think, and I don't think that's a nefarious thing. It just naturally happens.
But do you think they thought it was like a mild disease and then like over promoted the deadliness of it?
I remember hearing about it during Davos because I remember like seeing it, or at least I remember Jamie Dimon talking about it in like 2020 in Davos, and he was talking about this virus that was like that people were getting sick over there, and then after that, like it was just full on. It was going to become a thing, and I remember even people were talking about it in December of 2019. I want to say. I don't remember. I would have to go look at my. But I remember when I was recording my podcast for my stuff back then. I remember bringing it up. But I don't remember saying like it was going to do anything. But I remember there was like this whole, because back then there was definitely a conspiracy theory about like there was something coming just because of the money printer. Like how were they going to fix that? Because it was getting really crazy back then. I'd have to go back. Anyways.
Okay, cool.
Aardvark says, my favorite conspiracy theory is that China released it on purpose to kill off the older, less productive members of the population, also financially crippling other nations. As to the insane response by the media and politicians, seriously, I have no effing clue what anyone had to gain besides big pharma and people they donate to. I guess that answers the question.
Yeah, I liked Undisciplined's answer. Just they said it was the standard, never let a crisis go to waste. So
No, I definitely think.
like that.
Yeah, I like that too. But I definitely think there was. Man, I have to go back and look, but there definitely was like talk about this stuff prior, like in 2020 or 2019.
KYC's answer is AI.
Cool. Yeah, Umbrella Corporation. What do you think about this one? My friendship circle after telling people the truth about COVID and the vaccine, and then everything changed.
This
Says
person
Convid.
didn't have friends to begin with. Let's be real.
I'm going to say that as well. And it also says Convid and not COVID.
Jenna, what do you think about all this?
Well, it's unfortunate that any analysis today just doesn't matter because it's fully over. And I am pretty nauseated by the whole topic, which I knew I was going to feel that way, like while it was happening. Like I knew, like there was just no sense to be made about it at the time it was happening.
Mm-hmm.
And it was bigger than we all thought. And it wouldn't matter in the end because it's just bigger than we all thought. And there's powerful people that we don't know who do things that we can't understand.
Amen.